here with head coach Brooke Stoehr after a 73-55-57 win against Xavier. Coach, you and I were just talking about it. Slow start to the second half, but whatever you said during the timeout seemed to work. A lot better performance over the last 17, 18 minutes.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just have to get their attention, and I didn't like our energy and our intensity to start the second half, and we just had some people on the floor that just weren't playing very hard, and we challenged them in the timeout. The whole gym probably heard it, but they responded, and that's, you know, we have a great group of kids, and we really, really like this team, and sometimes they're not mean enough, and they just need to be a little more aggressive on both ends of the floor, and I was really, really proud of the way they responded. I just thought we were very lackadaisical to start the second half, and you know, you just can't do that. You know, we have a very young interior, and we can't have those lapses where we don't get stops and then don't come down and score and be aggressive offensively just because you don't have a interior that's extremely experienced. And I thought our guards did a really, really good job of attacking. I thought Cheyenne Brown finished some really good defensive possessions with some rebounds for us during that run that were huge. We got some loose balls, and we just started being a little more aggressive and a little tougher to the ball. And you know, that's what we wanted out of the timeout, and I thought they really did that well.
You get to above 500 in non-conference play, which I know is always a goal of yours. And like you said, a much sharper execution. There were several times where you got the perfect cut and the perfect pass, and more importantly, a finish, which has been lacking at times.
Yes, and that was very important. I felt like, you know, the last few days, it's always hard coming off a layoff. You know, you're not used to being in the gym every day. You take a break from games, and you're always wondering how they're going to come back and how much rust is going to be on. And I thought our execution, for the most part, was pretty good. I thought we got some really good action off our pick and roll. I thought we got into the paint and created, and we were able, when the post helped up defensively, we were able to finish some shots and get to the free throw line. That was the biggest thing, is, you know, we got to the line 34 times and we were aggressive, and that's what you want. You want to be able to shoot, you know, above 45%. I think we only took 5 threes today. We were very efficient in what we did. 40% from three, 73 from the free throw line. Like to get that up above 75, but thought we did some really good things. That's a good team we played tonight, and I thought that was as good of a tune-up as we could have from an opponent going into conference play, because they executed well. They have some kids that can really score. I was concerned going into the game how we would match up with Mayfield, and because she's a very athletic post player that can put it on the floor, can shoot the three. And I thought our bigs Tia did a really good job. I think she was 0 for 8 in the first half, ends up scoring 13 in the second, but held their leading scorer under her average. And we did some really good things, and this team is just continuing to get better. And as we grow up and grow together, I think that has a lot to do with it. Having Keisha Lee back out on the floor was tremendous. You know, she's someone that had worked really hard in the off season and prepared her body, prepared her mind, was leading very well. And to have her go down, you know, the week before we start games was disheartening for her, disheartening for us, and I'm just so excited that she's back out on the floor. Just her experience, she got a couple of loose balls. I thought there was a big possession in the first half that really created some momentum for us and helped us start scoring there toward the end of the half. And just having her experience out there, she's a little rusty, and, you know, she'll get back in game shape, but I wanted going in to get her 25 minutes. We got her 26, so it won't take her long to get back into that flow.